Stop. If the first thing you feel every single morning is pain in your back, stiffness that makes you move like you're twice your age, you are not alone, and more importantly, you are not broken. Millions of people wake up every day asking the same question: why does my back hurt in the morning? And if you've been told it's just getting older, that your mattress is the problem, or that you just need to stretch more, I need you to listen very carefully. Because the real reason your back hurts in the morning has almost nothing to do with what you've been told and everything to do with what's been ignored. I'm Dr. Martinez, and what I'm about to explain will completely change how you understand your morning back pain. This isn't motivation. This isn't guesswork. This is neuroscience, physiology, and real-world clinical experience. And if you've been waking up in pain for months, years, or even decades, this may be the most important conversation you've ever heard. Here's a fact that shocks most people. Morning back pain is often worse than pain later in the day, not because your back is damaged, but because of what happens to your nervous system, muscles, and connective tissue while you sleep. Think about that. You lie still for 6, 7, 8 hours. No movement. No load changes. No blood flow variation. And when you finally try to move again, your body reacts like it's under threat. That stiffness, that sharp ache when you first sit up, that feeling like your back is locked, that's not injury. That's protection. Let me tell you about Michael. 51 years old. Accountant. Healthy on paper. Normal MRI. No disc herniation. No spinal stenosis. But every morning, he needed 15 minutes just to stand up straight. He dreaded waking up. He said the pain felt like his back had turned to stone overnight. By noon, he felt almost normal. By evening, he was fine. Then every morning, the cycle repeated. Doctors told him it was arthritis. They told him it was degeneration. One even said, "This is what 50 looks like." But that wasn't the truth, not even close. Here's what's actually happening while you sleep. When you lie still for long periods, your muscles cool down. Blood flow slows. Your joints are unloaded. Your fascia, the connective tissue that wraps around every muscle and organ, loses hydration and elasticity. It becomes thicker, stiffer, less able to glide. Now combine that with a nervous system that's already on high alert from stress, poor posture, fear of movement, or previous pain, and your brain does something very specific. It increases muscle tone. It tightens your back to protect you the moment you wake up and try to move. That's your morning pain, and here's the part nobody explains. Pain that's worst in the morning is often neurological, not structural. If your back pain were purely mechanical damage, it would worsen with use, not improve as the day goes on. The fact that you feel better after moving is a massive clue. Your body isn't failing. It's guarding. Let me simplify the science. Your brain's primary job is not happiness. It's survival. While you sleep, your brain runs maintenance checks. If it perceives stiffness, reduced movement, inflammation, or even emotional stress stored in the body, it flags movement as risky. So when you wake up and try to sit, bend, or stand, your brain sends a surge of protective signals to your back muscles. Tighten, brace, stabilize. Don't move too fast. That protective tension is what you feel as pain. This is why stretching aggressively first thing in the morning often makes things worse. Your nervous system isn't ready yet. You're forcing movement into a body that still thinks it's in danger. And the brain responds by increasing pain. Not because you're hurting yourself, but because your brain is trying to stop you. Now let's talk about something most people never consider: inflammation timing. Inflammatory chemicals in your body peak in the early morning hours. Cortisol, your natural anti-inflammatory hormone, is lowest overnight and rises after waking. That means stiffness and soreness are biologically higher in the morning. This is especially true if you're under chronic stress, not sleeping well, or dealing with metabolic issues. Your back pain isn't random. It's following a hormonal and neurological rhythm, and then there's your mattress. Let's clear this up right now. Mattresses don't cause chronic back pain. A bad mattress can expose an underlying problem, but it doesn't create one. If changing mattresses hasn't solved your pain, that's because the issue isn't where you sleep, it's how your nervous system responds to stillness and movement. Michael learned this the hard way. He spent over $10,000 cycling through mattresses. Firm, soft, memory foam, hybrid. Nothing worked. Because the problem wasn't support. It was his body's inability to transition safely from rest to movement. Now let's talk about the 3 biggest drivers of morning back pain, and this is where everything changes. First, overnight muscle guarding. If you sit all day, stress. All day, brace your core unconsciously, or carry emotional tension, your muscles never fully relax even while you sleep. Your brain keeps them semi-activated as a safety measure. By morning, those muscles are fatigued, tight, and hypersensitive. The moment you move, they protest. Second, fascial dehydration. Fascia needs movement to stay elastic. When you don't move for hours, it stiffens. Imagine a sponge drying out overnight. That's your fascia. Morning movement feels painful not because of damage, but because the tissue hasn't rehydrated yet. Gentle movement restores it. Force makes it worse. Third, fear memory loops. If you've had back pain before, your brain remembers. Pain creates memory. Memory creates anticipation. Anticipation creates tension. So even before you move, your brain is already preparing for pain. This is why people say, "I just know it's going to hurt when I get up," and then it does. Not because you predicted it, but because your nervous system executed that prediction. Now I need you to hear this clearly. Morning back pain is not a life sentence. It is not degeneration. It is not aging. It is a nervous system pattern, and patterns can be changed. Here's how you start. The moment you wake up, do not sit up fast. That sudden movement triggers protective reflexes. Instead, stay on your back. Place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Take slow, deep breaths into your belly for 1 minute. This tells your brain, I'm safe. It sounds simple, but neurologically, it's powerful. Next, bring your knees gently toward your chest, one at a time. Not forcing, not stretching, just small, controlled movement. You're teaching your nervous system that movement isn't dangerous. This reintroduces motion without threat. Then roll onto your side before sitting up. This reduces spinal load and prevents sudden muscle guarding. These small changes alone reduce morning pain dramatically for many people. Now here's the long-term fix. You must teach your nervous system to fully relax again. That means addressing stress, breathing patterns, and unconscious bracing. Chronic back pain sufferers often hold tension even when they think they're relaxed. Their nervous system forgot how to let go. Michael committed to 5 minutes a day of nervous system downregulation. Breathing. Gentle mobility. No aggressive stretching. No forcing. Within 2 weeks, his morning pain dropped by 50%. By 6 weeks, he woke up without fear. That stiffness that controlled his mornings for years. Gone, and here's what shocked him most. Nothing. Structural change. His spine didn't realign. His discs didn't regenerate. His brain simply stopped overprotecting him. This is the part one wish more people understood. Pain is not damage. Pain is information. And morning pain is information that your body needs gentler transitions, better nervous system regulation, less fear-driven movement. So if you're watching this right now, and mornings are the hardest part of your day, I want you to remember this. Your body isn't betraying you. It's communicating. And once you learn how to listen and respond correctly, you can take your mornings back. Now listen to me carefully, because this part matters. If this video just gave you clarity, if it finally explained pain you've been living with for years, do not let this be the moment you scroll away and forget it. This channel exists for one reason: to expose the truths about pain that most people never hear, and to give you back control over your body. But I can only do that if you're here with me. So right now, before you do anything else, subscribe to this channel. Not later. Not after the next video. Right now. Because every single week, I break down pain, stiffness, joint problems, and movement issues using real science, real clinical experience, and real solutions, not fear, not gimmicks, not quick fixes. If you wake up stiff, if your back hurts, if you're tired of being told this is normal, then this channel was built for you. And I want to hear from you. Go to the comments and write morning pain if your back hurts when you wake up. Write it even if you've never commented on a video before. That comment isn't just engagement, it's a declaration that you're done accepting pain as your normal. I read those comments. I use them to decide what videos to make next. And when you comment, you're not alone anymore. You're part of a community that's healing together. If this video helped you understand your body even a little more, like the video so this message reaches someone else who's waking up in pain right now, thinking they're broken, thinking there's no solution. That one click can change someone's life. Subscribe. Comment. Stay here. Because your pain has a reason, and together, we're going to fix it.